Hi, welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda, and this is your Real Reality Reading. God bless you, and I cannot wait to see the new year. This is an exciting time. I hope that you enjoy. Thank you for being patient. This is your 3 month reading. You ask significant questions, and I'll remember them so they may pop up in the reading. This is really not a focus. This is what's coming up for you, mommy. You ate. What should buy you? You ate another burger? I'm almost done. Okay, this is what's currently up on the top of the reading. I feel like there's some finances that's going to be ending for you. And not that you may have just welcomed a new financial situation in the door, but I do see where there's going to be endings in some type of love affair. I think that it had been brewing over some time or what have you. And I think when it happened, it kind of left you at a loss. It's like somebody dropped you off and then just walked off, okay? Kind of had some worry here for you. I do see that worry here in your cards. You're patiently waiting for this person's return because you want the ultimate commitment. But I feel like this person is doing a lot of this person is irresponsible for one. This person is irresponsible for one. This is not the person for you. This person is irresponsible and they're not good communicators. This person gone. This individual is gonna, let me tell you why. I think whatever was going on when you two were together, you wasn't seeing the signs. You was not seeing the signs in this relationship. That's why I tell people when you first meet somebody, you have to know who you are. Get to know who you are dealing with. Get to know who you are dealing with. Because if you don't know who you're dealing with, when they start moving them corners and them turns and doing them things you unexpected, you thinking, what the hell's going on? And think about it. Do you know if he was a cheater? Do you know his past? Do you know what's going on with him? I don't think that you got enough. You didn't know enough about him. You didn't know enough about him. This person is not in your cards. There is some regret here. It's saying that you're going to be traveling back to changes. Now, if you're looking for an explanation, you will get one, but it won't be into the new year. Let me tell you why. Because this person is a fast mover. They're all about their money, and they are not a good communicator, and he is very irresponsible. You wanted something that he couldn't give you. You wanted to be girlfriend boyfriend. Y'all were not in a girlfriend boyfriend relationship. Y'all was just together. There's a difference from being together in a relationship and a commitment and then a marriage and then those are different. All of those are different. First 90 days we friends. 60 days we getting to know each other. A year, we starting to see if it could happen. That's why a lot of people wait to give sex to the opposite, to their mate, because they're just not getting to know. Now, if you're somebody that's just, you have to watch your behavior in relationships. And the thing about it is, it was good, but the ending had been coming. The ending had been coming. That ending had been coming. I don't think that you had saw it, and I'm not trying to be rude. This ending been coming with this individual, but there's new money coming in the door for you. You're gonna have to say goodbye to him. You didn't take the steps. You didn't do the proper steps in this relationship. Because if you did the proper steps in this relationship, you would know that you you, you would know that okay, we dated for 60 days. We dated for a year. It didn't work out. But if you said it didn't work out, but I want more, there's some type of codependency here. You did you was doing one thing and they was doing another. You have to pay attention to your partners. You have to pay attention to these boys. If they not actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. This person been gone, baby. I don't know what happened. This person is gone. This person is gone. And I hate to be the one to tell you that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now there is some type of relationship goals on the table. Now you're wondering if they're conversating with someone. They are conversating with someone, okay? I think this person decided to have a love war with you because for some reason with the other party they like the communication better. There was something with them clicking better because there's two partners here. One is what you expected and the other is what he expected. He tried to make a decision between y'all two. Let me tell you something. This other individual, I don't want to say all of this stuff because I don't want you to feel a certain way about it, some type of way about it. But the communication is better between them. It just seems a little bit more closer. It just seemed like there was a big gap between you and this individual when it came down to communication. Them, it's just spicy. It's very spicy between this individual. Okay, now this something with work endings came up too. Something ended with work endings that made this individual kind of come back too. Now, will they come back? I don't really see it right now. That's why I said maybe a while from now. I don't see it right now. I do see where you need to stop thinking about it so much and worrying about it so much and move on with your life. You are thinking about traveling towards a new money position. Go for it. By the end of February, well, what's this? Going into December, January, make preparations to move on. If you're looking to move to another state, those from that to the new year, it's a plus. If you want to get up and move, do it. If you're expecting to get a job in another area, do it. That is the best thing here. But I do see his essence still around you. I do see his essence still around you. Now, I want to tell you this. Whatever's going on between him and her, that ain't permanent either. His essence is still around her too. So he could be dealing with her and not even dealing, you know, not dealing like that. The same relationship he had with you, he having with her. He likes that spice, that closeness, and he's gone again. So he's not gonna even stay with that individual either. Now, I want to tell you this: there was a possibility that all of y'all was messing with each other at the same time. I don't think he just up and met her. Whoever this is, he's been messing with her. This is nothing new. He's not gonna stay with her. It's not. It's not. There's no communication coming in. And he does things in a small time. He's quick and fast with it. That's why I say you have to pay attention to who this individual is. He's stealing your cards. So there's a possibility that he's gonna come back, getting married, going to the next level with him. This is somebody that you do not give your feelings to. This is not somebody that you ultimately do these things with. This is somebody that you always keep him on a string. He don't string you. This is somebody that you have to string cheese. You have to put him on the string because he always gonna come back. He always gonna come back. He always gonna come back. But in his case, he will deal with two and three at one time if he can. But with you, I think that he was dealing with her almost a month before things went sour with y'all. Once the flame is gone, he gone. That spicing is gone, he gone. So he was with the spice with her. Go ahead and move on with your life. Move on with your life. Definitely move on with your life. There's work related things coming in. It should have been something that came in the first week of November, or it's going to come in this coming up Monday. And then you have like the end of December going into January where there's a possibility of movement and change. Don't think about things, do them. If you think it's best for you, do them. There is nothing wrong going on in your life. Your life is not over. You're putting, this is what you're doing, and this happens to everybody, even me. What's going on in their relationship, you put it over into your life. So it's bringing all that stuff. It's making you be illusion that things are happening in your life that are negative, that things aren't going so good for you. Is because you need to let that wasn't going good. You need to let that go, and so it can open up this career stuff. So it can open up these decisions. So when you're ready to move on, the door is always open to move on. The door is always open to get a new job. The door is always open to meet someone new. When it comes down to that relationship with them, let him, her, and everybody else go. That is gone. Let that go. And the reason I'm telling you it's gone because he like that spice. After the thrill is gone, he gone. That's what type of individual he's. You guys wasn't dating like that. You may have thought it was, but you wasn't paying attention to the red flags. You wasn't looking at it. After the spice was gone, he started acting funny, huh? Yeah, because that's how it's over. It's a certain type of woman that he likes, and it's not that it's not that it ain't you, and it's not that it ain't her. He don't know what he like because he's only going after the thrill and the fun. And when we first met, and we was walking down the street, and you was looking good. That's all fun, but actions, actions, actions. You never believe somebody if you have not known him long enough to say he would do this and to say he would do that. You weren't with him. Y'all was getting to know each other still, and he decided to pull out without telling you, and he moved on. I told you he was irresponsible. So now you know you want a man that communicates. You want someone that wants to be with you, and you want someone that's gonna come in and lead the way. He didn't lead the way. You led the way. You led the way. It was terrible. You should have saw it. It was terrible. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. And I know you're a sweet person. And I know I can be harsh with words. You have to know who you are. Learn yourself. Learn your patterns. Learn how you do things. Learn how you control yourself. Learn what is what. Is this this? Is this attached to this? If he's you got to learn your partner, because if you can't learn him and you see red flags, you need to slow down just a little bit and see what he gonna do. And what he was gonna do, he was gonna do anyway. You just was paying attention. Don't wear your heart on your sleeves. Keep your eyes and stay focused. Okay, go ahead and move on with your life. You got new money coming in for you too. Now you're gonna have to end it. It's over. By that third month, you're gonna know it's over, and then you're not gonna start shooting another direction uh until January, February, because I see new money's coming in, and I see you going back reviewing about what you have. This is what happened to me. What I'm gonna do? You're gonna move on. And that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna move on, and when you move on, you're gonna head into this job that pays good. You're gonna be traveling towards though. This job pay good, girl. This job is paying really good, and it's gonna change some things into your life. You're gonna be single for a little while. I often see a broken heart for you. I do see you meeting other partners. I see you make it. I see you meeting two more partners, but you're gonna be very non-trusting of them because of what happened in the relationship. It's almost like you don't want to deal with nobody unless they're ready to get married. That ain't the way to be right now. Until you get stable and you get to where you want to be in a relationship, you're going to have to stay in the dating mode. Date. Talk on the phone, date. Don't talk serious. They talk serious, make them prove it. They start talking serious. I want you. Let them prove it. Don't say, I want you back. Don't come in. Let these ninjas prove themselves. Let them prove themselves. You have got to let them prove themselves in order for you to get your confidence. Find out who you are in the next 2 months, or what you like, what you don't like, what kind of man you like, what kind of man. If you don't know those things, anybody fly in and take over your heart, and you get snatched up before you even know it. And they'll be gone, and you don't know what, because you wasn't looking. You don't know what to say. Open yourself up. Use your controllers. Use your controls in your relationship. Things are gonna get better for you starting next month. This month there's some financial things you need to mourn, get over it. Don't try to figure it out. Let it go. Watch who you give yourself to without explanation. He gave you no explanation. You just handed him yourself. You handed him your heart. You just knew y'all was dating. I'm using words that will help you. We was in a relationship. We was together. You saying that. But what he just said was he just wanted a good time and left. He just got up and went to somebody else, meaning it wasn't for you. And then no communication. He irresponsible too. Oh hell no. Find out who you are. Now you know that type of person you want to stay away from. You want to be with someone that wants to get to know you, and possibly be in a relationship. A relationship. We go to the movies. I pay. You pay. We have dinner in an open space. You don't come to my house and have no dinner until we both decided that it would be a good thing for us both to do, and we keep it freely and funky. Okay. My name's Belinda Benz. God bless you. Use your controller.